Could be the most boring sentence ever to start a day. I launch out of my bed and land in my slippers. With such accuracy that I'm tempted to tell someone how awesome it was. Yesterday I told Mom about my meeting today with Natsuki. She seemed excited from it, while I'm rather still worried how it would go. She gave me some money to spend in bakery today. She started giving me tips on how I should look out for during a one-on-one meetup. I assured her at least 3 times everything will be fine. We'll just read together, eat a little something, chat, and say goodbye. What else could we do? If I can manage that without it becoming awkward, I'll consider it a win. Especially with how my last attempt went. Dad still brings it up from time to time, but I don't want anyone to think about it. It's probably best to put all those thoughts to side now and focus on the task at hand, getting ready for this. Is it really a date though? I don't want to get ahead of myself and act like it is when I don't even know whether she likes me or not. Yesterday we were having a nice chat. Then she went cold. Then she gave me her email address. Girls are weird, man. I nearly packed away the manga in my bag. It's been a long time since I've read these, so there's not a reason for look forward to a reading session. All dressed up, I checked to see if I've gotten everything I need before leaving. After getting on the bus, I shortly arrived in the stop closest to the shop. I could walk there, but since it's at a part of town I don't know that well, it's probably better to get there earlier so I have time to look for a bakery. Here I am. This is the street where I should find a place. However, numbers in the house seem way off compared to what I'm supposed to look for. It doesn't help the address literally has 2 numbers in it. Unfortunately, I don't have much time to waste, so I should better start walking in hopes of getting closer to the spot. Walking around this unfamiliar area feels like I'm on a quest where my decisions ultimately decide where my fate will bring me. This gives me an idea. Maybe I'll find a bakery sooner if I change my approach. Should I change my approach? Should he stay on track, or should he change his approach? That's my problem. Because he could do one either things, and he could be fucked either way. I'm gonna stay on track. It shouldn't take too long. That didn't make a difference. I still have to walk to the same location, no matter how I look at it. As I'm nearing the venue, my anxiety grows and I'm getting the doubts about how things will go. This all seemed so much easier for characters in manga. Isn't it like that? Things happen naturally without worrying what people do and how it'll turn out? I mean, it worked out as characters usually, so why wouldn't it work like that for me too? I still don't get what I did wrong last time. Yeah, maybe I was a little awkward, but I was acting like a really nice guy. Isn't that what matters the most in Incel? Even if Dad makes fun of me for it. That's what I've been told all by people around me. That many people can't be just wrong. Incel. That's why democracy works so well. Wait, are we democracy? At this moment, I arrive at what appears to be a bakery. Is it? I'm not sure. Because there aren't any pictures showing the outside. There aren't any other bakeries inside. It also has the same name written on the entrance. There's some cakes on display too. I'm about 70% sure this is it. I let out a sign. Before opening the door, I look behind me and attempt to see the world one last time for today. I will die by Natsuki's hands. She'll finally shank my ass. I might as well walk home with my eyes locked on the ground from feeling for embarrassment. Again. The sweet smell of freshly baked delicates on me after taking a step inside. Hey, lemon cake, cool. It looks like a lemon meringue a bit, kind of thing. It looks rather inviting with the symbol and decorations and neatly lit displays filled with all sorts of colorful food items. The one employee gives me a modest smile and greets me briefly. I say hi and tell her I'll be ordering shortly. It shouldn't be hard to find Natsuki, since she looks so cute compared to the other girls I know. As I turn my head the second time to look around, I notice her looking up from what appears to be a manga. The cover features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. Our eyes meet, and the look of intrigue on her face develops into a pout as she puts down her manga and subsequently crossed her arms. She looks at the back of the manga as I approach her. I told you not to be late. I was waiting for at least half an hour now. You can't be right. I checked time for myself. Although I am late, it's only about 2 minutes. One of those minutes probably passed while I was entering the shop and sitting down in front of her. Sorry to hear that, Natsuki. Well, why did you arrive so early? You know when I was going to hear. I just didn't want to. Doesn't matter. At least I have this quality piece to keep me company while you're getting lost for a straight road. She raised the manga she's reading to show me the cover, extending her arm so I can get a closer view. I feel like she's doing it more to show her enthusiasm than helping me read it better. The cover reads Parfait Girls. It's the one she told me about yesterday. I was looking at it. The one word blares in my mind. Moe. So did you read the manga you promised? It's in my bag. Don't get ahead of yourself, Hope. Let me guess, you only brought one copy. Yeah, of course. Why? Then move your chair so you can read at the same time. Well, that's a bit sudden. Wait, I need a thumbnail. Give me bunk. She's really full of enthusiasm when it comes to manga. Don't get any ideas. I just don't want you staring at me like a creep while I'm reading. I give her a comforting smile. She just paused in return. A thought crossed my mind while placing my chair near closer to her. It feels pretty nice sitting this close to a cute girl like Natsuki. Although I have a faint sense of danger, like I'm petting a tiger that's distracted by a big slice of meat. I could get mauled any time if I make a wrong move. A faint chuckle escapes my mouth. Imagine her in her tiger outfit, and with cat ears playfully saying roar. The image is just too cute. What's so funny? Better not say it with the spoiler. No, don't worry, I won't say it. Probably better not tease her after sitting right next to her. I wouldn't like to test how hard she can hit. In her frame says that she can do a lot of damage. I take out the first volume and hand it over to her. She snatches from my hand with a level of excitement I kind of envy. Luckily for me, she's not a fast reader either, and I keep up with the pace like she's reading it. I don't even read every line. Rather, just take in the conversation of artwork, dialogue I haven't seen in a long time. The feeling of nostalgia shines within me. Nostalgia. And this boy, seriously. He doesn't have a quirk, but he's kind of quirky himself. The fuck? Sorry, I'm looking at messages. I can see that. Her facial expression changes their heartfelt moments, finding dialogue and conflict. She's genuinely enthralled by it. She stops at one of the panels where the protagonist is shown exercising with some weights at home. I feel her elbow jab me on my side. Oh, what's the deal? Even lift help? You're a softie. Maybe. But I could probably lift you. Really? Not that I would let you, dummy. Well, if you eat well, you can get strong enough to literally sweep me off my feet. That would actually be pretty funny. Natsuki might, the buffest girl in the land. Nice. God damn it, why is the V8 server fucking picture the John Madden? I just remembered that. John Madden's dead, guys, I'm sorry. John Madden died. She flexes her arm to show what it looks like. What looks like placeholder for muscles. My imagining creates an image of how she would look, like if she was even more muscular than All Might. We've all seen an image like that. No, I don't like that image at all. Go back to cute Tiger Natsuki. What's the face for? Scared of little girl? Well. Either way I answer, I'm gonna look bad. I'll try and change the subject to something that grabs her attention. I was just thinking. Did you already have breakfast? No. Neither have I. Let's go get something to eat. We walk over to the counter and I ask the employee for a cup of coffee while we browse the display. My mouth waters just by looking at the selection. Here's coffee. What would you like to have with it? I would like 2 of these chocolate chip cookies. I'll be Natsuki. I don't have enough money for me. It's really convenient that I have more than enough money. I have to thank Mom later for being so forward thinking. We could pull our money together and buy some food as well. I can't accept that. Look, and that's what you're worried about, I promise. I won't even hold it against you. Go ahead and pick whatever you like. Her eyes glisten as I say that. Anything? I give her a reassuring nod. With hesitation, she points out a slice of cake. It's a bit on the pricier side, but I feel like this is a special occasion. So I'll go along with the wishes. Anything else? I get my coffee and my cookie. So I look over at Natsuki, who speaks to me in a lower voice. Can I get a hot chocolate too? And a cup of hot chocolate, please. Natsuki smiles more genuinely than I've ever seen her do. Granted, I only met her 3 days ago. The employee tells us that the little garden in the back of the bakery, garden in the back of the bakery. I take our stuff and we go outside. A warm ray of sunshine caresses my face as I step outside. It's brighter here, but what's more striking is perhaps how brighter Natsuki seems compared when I talk to her in the presence of the other girls. Holy shit. Okay, so this is gonna sound a bit wrong, and I wouldn't be mad at anyone who told me to go fuck myself for saying this, but I kind of want to fuck Natsuki. I'm not even fucking around right now. I kind of. Is there? I'm gonna shut the fuck up before I say anything more. This hot chocolate is so delicious. And take her along until she finishes both her drink and a slice of cake. She's even faster than me. Hope? Yes, Natsuki. Thanks, I guess. I'm glad you enjoyed it. You know, I was thinking. I want to ask her. Natsuki's the only girl who ever met an interest in manga. Well, the only person I met in person, that is. Back when I was a boy, I used to pass her mom and buy me some after I would go cover art in the store. Funnily enough, I didn't even finish that one, since the pacing was too slow for my young mind and short attention span. However, it was a good starting point to get me interested in manga. Since I moved onto video games, I felt they were more mature and catered to my slightly less short attention span. Alright, how did you get interested in manga, Natsuki? You know, I know you probably heard this question a lot by now. Not really. When I was a little kid, Mom used to buy them for me each time we spent a long time shopping. I was a really slow reader, so it entertained me even on our way home. I still have the first one she bought me. What was it? Parfait Girls, duh. Of course, not the only one I read, it's just my favorite. How are you liking My Hero Academia so far? It's awesome. Kind of makes me wish I had a person like All Might too. You know, someone who can look up to you. Your dad doesn't like that? He's not like that at all. She doesn't go on and give me a stern look. It looks like a look that unmistakably says drop the subject. I comply. I want to ask this one. There's a couple of cupcakes displayed in the bakery and they remind me of the one Natsuki brought on Monday. I wonder if she's gonna make some in the future. I'd love to find out how good she is at all. You like baking a lot, don't you? Yeah, what about it? Remember how you bought your own cupcakes on Monday? I just want to ask. Do you bake these often or only for special occasions? I do it now and then. It's not entirely up to me. I try to make something for every special occasion, but other time it's for... I just feel like it's... I feel like it sometimes, okay? Do you think you'll ever make some more in the near future? I don't know. Don't expect me to predict the future and tell me things are gonna go. Besides, you're a big boy. Why don't you pick a bench yourself? Well, I've really never done it before. What? You need somebody to hold your hand and get started? I actually wouldn't really mind that from her. maybe I can chase your Clarence. That was not the helping hand I was hoping for. But he's probably too busy to teach you for free. I don't know who else I can recommend. That'd be nice if Natsuki helped me herself. Who knows? Maybe even I could teach her a few things in exchange. I am someone might can help me. But I don't know if she has time for it. She looks at me, the eyes pause me for a moment. Suddenly her expression changes and the tone of her voice becomes condescending. Yeah, you should probably ask your mom. That's what I would do, how are you? She does have a point. Oh, that's not the reason I don't press the subject. I felt like, in the way she said that last sentence, something is bothering her about this. I should talk about something else instead. After our conversation tapers off, we've noticed clouds form in the sky, so we go back in the bakery. We continue reading the manga in silence. Just as before, she occasionally lets out a few chuckles and reacts to things happening in the story. It's probably something to be expected, but she really dislikes bullies, judging by her comments. Rereading these older volumes, I noticed a lot of details I missed when I was younger. For example, I had no idea about what a character archetype is. I point to one of the panels. What do you think about this character? I like her so far away. Hey, don't start spitting spoilers now. She reminds me of a character archetype. You know what a tsundere is, right? What are you getting at? She kind of reminds me of you, Natsuki. I am not a tsundere, dummy. Okay. Apparently I am, though. Apparently I am, fuckers. I don't know which one of you fuckers that VA is watching. I'm not a tsundere. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. Holy fuck, I'm a tsundere. God, kill me. Just to emphasize her point, she shoves her fist in my shoulders. Hey, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I actually like this type. You what? Just shut up already. I want to read more before I have to go home. Well, what time do I have to go home? Checks the timer. Rosy cheeks turn to upset expression. I have to go home. I never said I have to go. I won't get home on time. Why so soon? Are you now to stay out for more couple hours? She laughed out exasperated sigh. It's more complicated than that, but I don't want to get into it. Are you staying here? Because you aren't. I can't really give me a hand while carrying some. I can let you give me a hand carrying some stuff. That's an unusual way of asking for help. But I'm up and help her. Sure, what do you need help with? We're going to buy groceries and you're going to carry the heavier bag. If you can handle it, that is. I'm pretty sure I can handle anything you throw at me. We'll see about that. We pack away our manga and bring back the mugs and plates to the counter. I want to go to the bakery again. As we make our... I am going to shank this motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking kill someone. I'm go. I fucking hate exit music. You piece of shit. I actually gotta clean my pod filter. Oh my fuck, give me a second. I gotta fucking clean this actually. You're gonna hear a few kind of sounds. Pop filter. Pot filter. Motherfucker. Piece of shit. Alright, got it. There you go. I did as best I could. I'm still. I fucking hate that forever. I'm gonna punch a motherfucker. As we make our way to our exit, music can be heard in the distance. Sound like that rock band called Radio. I'm gonna fuck you, kill you. No, I'm gonna put exit music reference as the fucking description. Fuck you. The shop Natsuki takes me to is just a small deli 10 minutes walk from a bakery, so she lives nearby. Out there into the store, she hands me a sturdy shopping bag. It's been used before, probably many times. So what are we getting? Ingredients for food, as much as I can. Well, be able to carry that many things? Of course. Unfortunately, I don't see the use of buying so many items. I'll probably just start thinking again. I'll let it go. Let go of thought. Pocky. Natsuki grabs all the sort of items from the shelves. There's only two commodities between them. The ingredients for food, and they're all rather cheap. Flour, eggs. What the fuck does that mean? Milk, sugar, pasta, frozen veggies, canned beans, sausage, and a few pieces of fruit. I assume she's already had some stuff at home. That reminds me of stuff I need to find in the emergency shelter. Except for fruit, I guess. She pays for all with all cash. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough, so she had to take out the bag of fruit. Do you need some help with that, Natsuki? It's fine. It happens. I can help you with that. It's no big deal, really. No? You already helped me carry these things home. I can't expect others to solve my problems for me. Look, I'm sorry if I come off as pushy, but I insist. You said you want to get as much food as we can, and I could still carry more. Besides, I have a feeling that you really need this, so please accept it. Fine. You win this time. You pay for everything and put it all in one bag. The one employee you saw said goodbye in a lifeless, almost scripted way. I kind of feel sorry for her. Same. Me and my job. What bus are you taking? Bus? I was gonna walk home. It's about 10 minutes from here. You live this close to the bakery? I bet you visit a lot with how good their selection is. Well, we used to. I don't want to get into it. Let's just go, okay? Wait, before we go, she reaches in the bag and takes out a pack of flour and a box of milk. It wasn't terribly heavy before, but it's noticeably lighter now. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking... A box of milk? What the fuck do you mean a box of milk? What kind of crackhead shit is this? Box of milk? What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck? Better? Yeah, thanks. That's nice of you. Yeah, I don't get used to it. Says that their house wasn't far from the store. On our way there, we chatted about general school stuff. Despite her being so cute, she seems to have actual enemies in her class. I can't imagine her provoking their hate. On her way there, she gets a text message. She stops only a couple of seconds to read it before continuing walking. This is it. She looks at the ground and lets out a heavy sigh. Thanks for everything. It was fun. Don't mention it, Natsuki. I enjoyed it too. I guess I'll see you at school. Wait. We'll meet tomorrow as well as the girls. So if you want to, Is she inviting me? With how sweet she's been, I can't imagine it to be anything else. Wait. My music's on my normal volume shit. What the f... It's barely there. It's fucking loud as shit. Holy fuck. I guess I'll see you tomorrow then. I bet you're looking forward to all the ice cream. Be sure to check the weather report for the weekend. I heard it's gonna be sunny, with the chance of delicious cupcakes. I'm looking forward to it. Bye, Natsuki. She gives me a warm smile when I turn to leave and starts opening her front gate. I'm going to break her heart, I know that. This is a Monika route. So I'm gonna hurt her. I'm gonna fucking hurt her. I'm gonna stop here and I'll see you guys in the next video. And I just realized the reference, God, kill me now.